here we are at the self-storage again. Thanks to coronavirus, there was very little traffic to get through New York City, which was awesome. So today I'm gonna work a little bit on the Opal. I got a new intake manifold printed. Hopefully it's the last one I have to prototype before I make the real one, but we'll see. I'll put that on and we'll know. That can just be like that. Alright, it actually came along quite far on the supercharger shindig, so it's gonna be nice. And I need to do also more wiring on this car, the probe. And we are relocating all the safety stuff to the central position per Champ rules. I also need to get the window net on the other side, which is quite annoying, but you gotta do what you can do, eh? So we already put the fire extinguisher thing in the middle. I just need to add the kill switch, which we already ripped off from the other side. And I'll just keep on going with this. Shooting through the glass is annoying. Hey look, it's me. It's me right there. It's me, Yuri. Oh yeah. But for now, I have some lunch to finish right now. I have a cup of tea and some chicken fries. And num time. Alright. The new intake is on. As you can see, it's a little bit different than the old one. Oh my. Here's the old one I made. It doesn't really have any kind of runner, and that's the intent of it. But I just added a little bit more of a length here, just a touch, just so it'd be easier to do the water neck, because it was a little bit too tight. So that works out. And the only thing that's bugging me is that the distributor right here touching the intake and the distributor diaphragm thing. So I'm gonna need to make something here and clearance it. I do want to lift it up just a snag, maybe like 10mm, maybe a little bit more. I think it'll clearance this better. And the only thing that still doesn't really work well is this distributor cap, because I'm hitting here. So all of this needs to be cut on the supercharger. Yeah, which is difficult. Well, let's say that. Yeah, basically all of this section needs to be cut off. So I think if I lift it up a little bit, it might work better. But I don't know. I might have to make another prototype just in case to see the fitment. I did bring it in a little bit, so there'd be a little bit more clearance between the chassis and the supercharger. And it did do that, but I don't know. Might have to bring it out again and up. Yeah, maybe just bring it up a little bit. As long as the supercharger is not above this point here, I'm not worried about any kind of clearance. Not at this point. The belt is actually in a very good spot. Just once the pulley is in all the way in, it's going to be in just the right section. So if I just put it right here, so if the belt is right there at the center, it's going to be fairly centered on the bottom pulley as well. Just see. Just bring it in. There you go. It's a little bit off, obviously, because the cable was on the way. So let's just move this way. Let's put this up here. As you can see, it's in fairly good position. Yep. So this is good. I guess I'm gonna take it off again for 1000th time. The reason I couldn't put it on top is that once I have the distributor on the cap, then from the top to the top is about this much, and the superchargers and that much. I was thinking putting it more back, but that didn't really work out either. I mean, I could, technically speaking, have a leeway shaft. They have a little belt on the backside. But I thought this would be better, so. And that's what's happening with that. Yep. Let me try and clearance this section, and either right now or a little bit later, and see if it helps. Definitely need to basically chop it off at this point. Oh boy. Alright, so I cut around the superchargers this part, and cables just barely fit. No, come on, that's that. Come on. There. So the cable just barely fits right now, which is I don't like. So I'm gonna cut a little bit more, and I'm just gonna move the supercharger out this way another like 2 millimeters or so. I wish this the distributor was more straight up, but originally it had a mechanical pump on the older models, so the switch to electrical pump later. So the boss is there. So if I want to cut a hole and there's a couple of pieces I need to add, you can get a mechanical fuel pump, which is actually a good idea in most cases for like race car. So that's finished. I do need to add a little bit more space for the distributor, just in case I need to adjust it a couple of degrees. Right now it's basically perfect. There's no reason to mess with it. So yeah, it's gonna stay like this. And basically this is basically okay now. So the next step is, I don't even know if technically if I make this intake again in PLA and make it a full size, the whole thing, and the carburetor adapter, I could make it run and just test everything before I commit to making the actual piece that I need. So, because this will work until the engine reaches operating temperature, and then it's gonna melt. So, yep. Maybe I'll do that too. I don't know. Depends on how much time I have. I do need to add the oil thermostat, because right now there is no oil thermostat on this oil cooler. So, cold oil, hot oil, doesn't matter, it just cools it down. So, it's gonna be a big difference with that thing. Alright, on to the other car. Okie dokie, so here's another thing I did. So this is going to be the kill switch. Flip it this way, on, off, go this, here on the fire, and I have a radio switch or accessory. It's bolted right there. Easy access for the driver. Central location as per rules, and can still put it in gear, which is great. So yep, that looks good now. It's definitely not wired in yet, do you imagine? But I got the new battery, which probably gonna go here in the back somewhere or forward. I haven't decided yet. Doesn't really matter. It's very light, so this can be anywhere. I want to be as close as possible to the main switch so that the cables are short as possible. So there's that. It is a little flimsy, but I think once I have the cables in, because they're very rigid, it's gonna add some weight. If not, I might have to make some sort of support to go right here or something, just so it'd be less. And I used rivets. That's rivets to just hold it together. Go! No! I'm on fire! Holy crap! Okay, next thing. Alright, so this mess is fiberglass. So I'm trying to fix the bumper up a little bit. So, anyways, this movement stuff sucks. This works great. Sucks? Great. Sucks? Great. just becomes a mess when it starts to pull apart. Anyways, I did the big part here, all the way across, a little bit there. There's not enough resin there, but I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna leave it like that till it cures. And next time, do another layer. Try to do step by step, not one giant blob of things, so I can try to do things kind of correct, maybe? I don't know. Anyways, time to clean up. This is quite a mess here, so it's clean up time and go home.